What's going on, everyone? Dude, there's no easy way to say this, but the iPhone SE 2, it's been a minute since I even talked about it, but there's some crazy news going around about it. So the last time we talked about it, I pretty much said, it's probably going to end up coming at like WWDC or something like that. It could always come later, it could always come earlier, but as of right now, at that time of me making that last video, I thought it was going to come at WWDC, and it very well might be, but here's the new thing, the new, I guess, release that's coming out. So what we thought before was that Apple was going to make an iPhone SE 2 in WWDC, and then they were going to make another like iPhone XE type of device, pretty much like an iPhone 8 body design of an iPhone XS in 2020. But what it's looking like right now, and what Mac Rumors is pretty much pointing out to us, is that Apple is only going to be releasing one of these models. It's not going to be like an iPhone SE 2 then like an iPhone XE. What's most likely going to happen is that Apple is going to make one iPhone SE 2 with iPhone 8 internals. That's pretty much what's going to happen. But unfortunately, what they're saying is that it's not going to come in 2019. It's most probably going to come in 2020. So we saw reports earlier that it's going to come in March of 2020, like pretty much early next year. And what this could entail is that the iPhone SE 2 could potentially be the body that you're seeing now. It could be the iPhone SE body, but pretty much with the iPhone 8 internals. So it would probably lack Force Touch because future iPhones are probably not going to bring that, but it's going to be bringing Face ID and most probably the full front Touch ID that could potentially happen with new iPhones. But it's such a crazy concept because if the iPhone SE is truly going to be discontinued, the original one in terms of software support, so if the original iPhone SE is not going to get iOS 13, then that could bring up a couple problems, because that means that iPhone SE users currently don't really have a way to upgrade their phone, or don't have like a direct competitor to update to. There's phones definitely in that same price range. I mean, like the Google Pixel 3a, even the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is way more expensive, but you always have like the iPhone 7 you can go update to and phones like that. But what was great about the original iPhone SE was that you had the ability to have the same software support, pretty much the same performance as most iPhones, just in a smaller body. But in this case, we really don't have that capability, which kind of sucks. So what this pretty much means to me is that Apple is going to probably make one or the other. If they had to, in my opinion, I could totally see them releasing this phone in WWDC this year, literally in like next week. But at the same time, this could cause problems because Apple, if they are going to make another iPhone XE next year, they're not going to make one this year and then make it like another competitor of it next year. Even though they're different bodies, different this, different that, I don't see Apple doing that. So ultimately, this is how I see it. This is a humongous twist to this whole entire iPhone SE 2 saga. I won't mind. I mean, pretty much they're almost like verifying that we're going to end up seeing one or the other. We're probably going to get an iPhone SE 2 or an iPhone XE, but if they make the iPhone SE 2 in the body of the iPhone 8, I don't think a lot of people will be happy with that. I think they would rather much prefer an iPhone SE with a full edge-to-edge display with the notch and making the phone that way. So that's pretty much a little bit of an update to the story. If you guys have any other questions or you have anything else to add, let me know in the comment section below. Do you want to see an iPhone SE 2 with the body of an iPhone 8 or an iPhone SE body with this full edge-to-edge display? Let me know in the comment section below. It means so much, but that is pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.